tonight. Let's go to far-off places and search for treasures bright. Come dream with me tonight. Let's build a giant airship and sail into the sky. Let's watch the ground so far below. Let's watch the birds as they fly by, fly so high. Come dream with me tonight.
Yoo-hoo, gimmick.
We're back.
Heavens to Grundo! This is terrible!
It's terrible that we're back?
No. I mean, it's terrible that someone has stolen the crystals.
The crystals? Come on, Grubby. We'd better find out what happened.
Why do these things always have to happen just before lunch? Hold on, Gimmick. We'll be right up.
Are you sure all of them are missing?
Well, to be precise, 5 of them are missing.
That means only one of the original 6 we found at the hard-to-find city is left.
This is all my fault. I never should have left them out where someone could steal them.
It's not your fault, Gimmick.
Yeah, don't be too hard on yourself.
Besides, we still have the one crystal left.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
And don't forget the crystal from the black box Teddy found at the bottom of Leaky Lake.
Grubby's right.
But it doesn't replace those missing crystals.
I wonder what could have happened to them.
I haven't a clue, actually. It's a most perplexing conundrum.
Hey, fellas, I've got an idea. Why don't we think about it over lunch? I think lots better on a full stomach.
Grubby, this is serious. Anyway, it wouldn't be polite to have lunch without inviting Fuzz.
Now that you mention it, has anyone seen Fuzz? He seems to have disappeared.
Well, that's odd. He's usually too shy to stray too far from the house.
He certainly is. Boys, I'm beginning to smell a conspiracy.
Let me sniff around a little. Maybe I could pick up this trail. Gee, fellas, all I smell are those grundleberries Teddy and I picked for lunch.
Maybe Queller sent some Mavo villains to steal the crystals, and they kidnapped Fuzz.
Well, why wouldn't they take the black box?
You have a point there, Grubby.
But that still doesn't explain what happened to Fuzz. Maybe if we start at the beginning, we'll find the answer.
That is a most excellent idea.
Gimmick, go back and try to remember everything you did.
Well, the first thing I remember is starting grammar school. Oh, I was only 6 at the time.
No, Gimmick. I meant before you noticed the crystals were missing.
Oh, well, to start with, I placed all 6 crystals on this table. Then I placed one in this copper holder, like this. Then I shined this light through it. And the next thing I knew...
Say, fellas.
Not now, Grubby. I'm trying to demonstrate a scientific phenomenon.
But I might be seeing things, or not seeing things, or... well, I give up.
What is it, Grubby?
Well, unless I'm so hungry I can't see straight, I'd say Gimmick's fireplace just disappeared.
Huh? I assure you, Grubby, that such a phenomenon is scientifically impossible. The fireplace cannot possibly have... Huh?
See what I mean?
No, I don't. Yes, I do. Actually, what I mean is...
Gimmick, turn the crystal around and point the other end of it at the fireplace.
Like this?
It worked!
Boy, what a relief. For a minute there, I thought I was imagining things.
This is the third crystal to reveal its special powers. I have a feeling the missing crystals are not really missing at all.
Then where are they?
They're here, but they're invisible. All we have to do is shine the light through the crystal, and the missing crystals will reappear the same way the fireplace did.
A most unusual theory.
Go ahead, Gimmick. Give it a try.
It just might be a scientific possibility. Okay, here goes.
It worked. Teddy was right.
Well, we found the crystals, but we still haven't found Fuzz. Here, Fuzz!
Here, Fuzz. Oh,
Fuzz!
Fuzz.
Fuzz!
Fuzz was just here this morning.
Without Fuzz, just what would we ever do?
Now suddenly he's gone without a warning.
We want Fuzz back because Fuzz, we all love you.
We're not quite sure just what Fuzz does that makes him so darn cute.
If Fuzz were here, he might be hiding in this hiking boot.
He might be all curled up and sleeping underneath the bed.
I hope he didn't leave because of something that I said.
Fuzz.
Fuzz!
Fuzz was just here this morning.
Without Fuzz, just what would we ever do?
Now suddenly he's gone without a warning.
We want Fuzz back because Fuzz, we love you. Looking for Fuzz.
Well, I give up.
If he's hiding, he's doing an excellent job of it.
Maybe he's outside. Let's look. I don't see him, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Hey, fellas, look what I found.
Is it Fuzz?
No, it's a note. I've taken Fuzz the fob. Leave the valley by morning, or you'll never see him again. Signed, your friend, Tweeg.
So Fuzz was kidnapped.
So, my little dust mop, how does it feel to be at the mercy of the great and terrible Tweeg? Scared, aren't you?
Not a bit.
Terrified, then? Trembling with fear?
Not really.
Well, you should be. I might torture you, maybe even subject you to a bit of arm twisting.
Forget it, Tweak. He ain't got no arms.
Quiet, LB! Can't you see I'm in the middle of an inquisition? And how many times must I tell you? The name is Tweeg. T-W-E-E-G.
It'll be Mud, M-U-D-D, if you don't start thinking of something really nasty to do.
Who asked you, you blithering bubblehead?
Hey, we both know this is your last chance to stay out of the Malvo jail.
On the contrary, LB, it's only a matter of time before I'm supreme oppressor of Mavo. M-A-V-O.
Oh, listen, Twick. We were just lucky to escape from that Queller guy when his airship crashed into Leaky Lake.
Enough of your insolence, LB. Can't you see I'm busy taunting this fob? Yeah.
This is embarrassing. Give it up, Tweak. Besides, I kinda like the little guy.
You would. He's the perfect playmate for a bounder. Small, furry, and stupid.
Face it, Tweep. You better come up with something more brilliant than holding a harmless little fob hostage.
Yeah, well, it's a beginning. And you'll stay in there till you learn to respect that dreaded villain, Jack W. Tweeg. I'll get you for this, you fob, you.
Oh, brother.
I'll hate to leave this quiet little valley. I've grown quite attached to it.
Yeah, me too.
Do we really have to leave, Gimmick?
As much as I would prefer to stay, my own personal interests are not as important as the fate of our furry little friend, Fuzz.
I've got a better idea. Why don't we go over to Tweeg's house and punch him in the snoot?
That isn't the way to solve a problem, Grubby.
No, it isn't. Enjoyable as it might be.
We have to think of some other way to deal with Tweeg. I think I just came up with an idea.
Oh, bad news, gentlemen. Ever since the black box went down with the airship, the Marvel members refuse to pay their bills.
Indeed. And if it's not recovered soon, Queller's authority may crumble completely.
We must have that black box. Send for our loyal servant Drudge. He will accomplish the task for us.
Drudge! On the double!
What, somebody yelled for me?
Yes! Queller wants you!
Oh, good. In that case, it's something real mean.
Now here's what I wish you to do, Drudge. First, you will lead an expedition to Ying and return with your cousin Dredge. Then together, you will recover the black box from the bottom of Leaky Lake. Then we'll take care of that Iliop and his friends once and for all.
Face it, Dweeb. You ain't mean enough to be a member of Marvel. Stupid enough, yeah, but mean enough, no.
I agree.
Quiet, you lint-gathering fuzzball!
For a bad guy, you're not very scary, are you?
Oh, no?
No.
Says who?
Says me.
Now, kids.
He started it!
I did not. He did.
Keep it up, little guy. You're really getting on his nerves, and I love it.
Sorry, Tweak, but you just don't scare me.
My name is Tweeg! I tell you, Tweeg!
Now I know I like this little guy.
When I'm finished with you and your pals, you'll regret the day you ever laid eyes on me.
I already do.
That's telling him, Pipsqueak. Whoa!
Dad! Who dares barge in on me like this? How many times must I tell you, LB? Make sure the door is properly shut.
I've been saying the same thing about your big mouth.
Very funny. Just do as I say.
Yeah, you never know what kind of riffraff might walk in here.
Oh, enough of your tricks, LB. Now cut this out.
I ain't doing nothing, boss. Honest.
Oh, don't lie to me. There's no one else in the room but you and this ridiculous fob. And I'm sure...
Hey, Twick, do you see what I see?
You mean stars?
No, I mean a floating fob.
You fellas aren't afraid of a harmless little fob, are you?
Only a flying one.
How does he do that, Twick?
I don't know. But if I find out you're behind this...
Me? Would I look this scared if I was?
Go away, Tweak.
Did that sound like what I thought it sounded like?
If you mean ghosts, yeah.
That's exactly what I mean.
Oh.
Yikes! I'll let me out of here, you ball! Get out of my way!
We sure frightened those two, didn't we?
We sure did, Teddy.
They looked like they'd seen a couple of ghosts.
That sure was some good idea you had, Teddy.
And it worked perfectly.
Thanks for rescuing me, fellas.
We can't take all the credit, Fuzz. You certainly did your part well, too.
All I did was follow your instructions. By the way, how did you guys make yourselves invisible?
Come with us, and we'll tell you all about it.
This sure beats walking.
You, Cousin Dredge. It's me, Drudge. He's not home. Well, we'll have to come back later. Let's get out of here. What's the matter? Is it something I said? Oh, Lord! What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen a creepy lagoon before? It's disgusting! I love this neighborhood. I grew up here. Oh, watch out, Drudge! What? You're losing it, pal. You shouldn't miss your nap. Whoa! Cousin Dredge! Long time no see.
Not long enough.
Come on, cuz. Let's let bygones be bygones.
You ate my coloring book.
That was years ago. It was an honest mistake. Here, I brought you some candy. Slime treats. Your favorite.
Oh.
That's better. Now I have a favor to ask.
No way.
What would your dear mother, Auntie Smudge, say if she found out you wouldn't help your own cousin do something rotten?
You wouldn't really tell her, would you?
You bet I would. In fact, I think I'll go visit my favorite auntie right now.
Okay, I'll do it, whatever it is.
Families are a beautiful thing.
Now where did I leave that third crystal? Ah, here it is.
This had better work, Gimmick. I'm too good looking to be invisible forever.
Don't worry, Grubby. It'll work all right. I think.
Gee, that's amazing.
No more amazing than the time the reducing crystal made Gimmick and me smaller than you. Remember that, Fuzz?
Uh-huh, I sure do.
And what about the time I got duplicated by the duplicating crystal? That was pretty amazing, too.
It certainly was. Maybe someday we'll find out what each of the crystals does.
Indeed.
I still think the disappearing crystal is the neatest one.
Yeah, come to think of it, maybe that crystal's the reason my pencils and stuff are always disappearing.
Sometimes it isn't clear why things just disappear without a single reason or a rhyme.
Sometimes you never know just where do those things go. It happens to some people all the time.
Indeed.
Now you see it, now you don't.
I can't find my garden hose.
Now you see it, now you don't.
I just don't know where it goes.
Now you see it, now you don't.
I turn around, it's gone.
Now you see it, now you don't.
I can't water my front lawn. I just can't seem to keep things where they ought to be.
Why is it such a hard thing to do?
There ought to be a gimmick, a gadget or device that puts things back just where they ought to. That would be so nice. Things keep disappearing all the livelong day.
I don't understand how they just get up and walk away.
Now you see it, now you don't.
I can't find my monkey wrench.
Now you see it, now you don't.
It should be here on my workbench.
Now you see it, now you don't.
My hammer's missing too.
Now you see it, now you don't.
I just simply don't know what to do.
Now you see it, now you don't.
I just don't know what to do.
Yeah. This guy's your cousin, Drudge? Yeah, my Uncle Grudge's kids always were little monsters. Now they're big monsters. Yeah. Hey, has this guy got a sister?
Hey, Twink, you think maybe it's safe to go back in there now?
Could be. Go ahead and see, LB.
Me? Why me?
Because, well, I'm bigger than you, I'm richer than you, and I'm smarter than you. That's why.
So how come you're afraid to go back in?
I am not afraid. I'm just soaking in nature, that's all.
While you're at it, why don't you also go soak your head? Admit it, Tweez. You're scared of those ghosts in there.
Me? Scared? I don't even know the meaning of the word. Yikes!
Now you know the meaning of the word.